Hello, everybody. I know what you are thinking. Artie, what? You are Vice President of Russia. Why are you doing this? Well, I have a confession to make. I misspoke when I said I was Vice President of Russia. I know this now. I was using the national anthem wrong. I was not allowed. I had no authorization to do so. Russia has banned me from their country, and I am now, with my mother, seeking asylum in America. I know what you're saying. You are still American citizen. You do not have to have asylum. You can go home whenever you want using passport. But the problem with that is I am under arrest there. So, if I go to America, arrest.
And basically, if I go there, I'm an accomplice, so I don't know what we're gonna do. We need some sort of asylum. Right now, we're just in a hot air balloon. Because we're not allowed in any country at this moment.
You weren't supposed to tell that we in the hot air balloon. They will shoot us down. All that one little prick in this hot air balloon tarp, and we go crashing to the ground. One prick.
I know that, but we flew over Syria and we were just fine.
That is because they did not know we were there. If they knew, they would have shot us down. If anybody from any country in our flight path hear this podcast and shoot us down, we dead.
If they see a hot air balloon, how are they gonna know it's us?
How many hot air balloons still fly? How many hot air balloons, mother, still fly?
That's like 5 on the way past the Czech Republic.
They love hot air balloons in the Czech Republic. This is where they come from. Czech Republic, hot air balloons. They're hand in hand.
Okay, we'll continue little podcast. I'm just gonna enjoy the view.
Just be very careful, don't rock too hard. I don't want it to tip or anything like that. I'm very seasick. I'm very nervous. Anyway, Zach and RJ, I know we've had our differences, especially you, RJ, but I want you to know that if I get the asylum in America, I want to make amends to you. I want to make reparations. I want you to know that if I get the asylum, I will make it up to you, everything that I've done to you, even if it means I have to pay, even if it means I have to pay you $1 million or such. No, technically I don't have $1 million, but the asylum, if you get the asylum, they pay you $13,675,324. I just read that once with Edward Snowden. He go to Russia, he go back to America, he get $13,625,324. And I, frankly, that would be pretty great. I'd give part of it to my mom, not much.
Well, thank you. You're so sweet.
I got to go, guys. My mom gave me the eyes, the fucking eyes. Hello and welcome.
MOATAIF.
This is Zachary Allen Roberts and Richard Lee Quillen Jr. here. Interesting developments in the Artie case.
Yeah, apparently they're just floating in the sky.
Yeah.
Don't have anywhere to go. Just...
How did they're
not welcome in any country on Earth. No landmass will take them.
Right, because they're like actual criminals. Well, he is.
Artie is an imposter. Vice President.
Vice President. I was like, he did commit crimes.
No, like he like acted as Russia's vice president.
Right.
Killed people in America.
Right. Rapes his mom.
What did he do in like Venezuela? Didn't he like kill his daughter in Venezuela?
No.
Oh.
She's alive, remember? She's in Ireland.
Oh, yeah. So what did he actually do? Oh, he killed a reporter. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he was fine up until... Well, first of all, why did he go to prison in the first place? Killing his wife. Killed his wife.
Yeah, he did kill his wife.
Went to prison. Escaped from prison by killing a guard. Said that he killed his daughter. Incited a national panic. And then fled the country after killing the host of the Destiny McElhenry, our Destiny McElhenry.
Shit.
Yeah. And now he angered Vladimir Putin, who did accept his asylum request, but then he thought that meant that he was posing as the vice president.
He also thinks that for some reason, if he gets asylum in America, he gets $13 million.
Yeah, $13,625,324, which is so random.
Yeah,
I don't know why he thinks that.
I read it in the book. Why does he think that Edward Snowden went back to America? He did not.
Come back to. He's not welcome in America. Like. If Edward Snowden comes back to America, he will be prosecuted, like, to the full extent of the law.
Probably with treason.
Yeah. And probably murdered. Like.
Yeah, like, they would probably give him the death penalty.
You think?
Yeah.
Really?
He committed treason.
Is that considered treason?
Probably.
Yeah.
They're probably going to charge him with treason.
Shit.
He
I didn't realize like how bad that was.
He did leak national secrets and
Oh,
then fled to
shit.
Russia.
That is pretty terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is pretty bad. I forgot about like how
he gave
actually
all of his
terrible
shit
that
to
was.
WikiLeaks and they just
Yeah.
like, let it all out.
Oh shit, I forgot how bad that was.
If they could, they'd probably charge Julian Assange too.
Oh, they want to.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they want to.
That was like news like in 2010.
I know, and I'm like just now learning about
Like,
it.
shit.
Like, are you serious? Well, because I didn't think about it until you said like he committed treason. I was like, he committed treason.
Yeah.
Like he's treason man.
I think there's like one other person in America who's committed treason.
And it was like Aaron Burr.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or like Benedict Arnold.
Didn't we like kill him?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think like death is the only
Answer for treason.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Oh God, can we kill a man though for treason? Like, could Barack Obama like kill a man for like? I mean, I know he wouldn't kill him, but like that would be like the American Justice Department like killing a man.
I'm pretty sure
for treason.
I'm pretty sure that's what like it calls for.
Would that create a national outrage? I feel like it would.
It happened in like the 50s.
What?
We should look this up.
What is gonna happen to Edward Snowden? Well, nothing's gonna happen because he's in Russia.
He's safe in Russia.
Yeah.
He's in Moscow.
And like making movies.
He's making movies?
Yeah, like making movies and like tweeting and shit.
He loves tweeting. I follow him on Twitter.
RJ.
What? He's like,
You're an accomplice.
I actually look up to him.
What?
Yes.
Treason.
I don't care.
RJ.
He did a good thing.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did he?
He did.
He made us unsafe. In the eyes of the world.
We were being spied on. He just like let people know that like the government was like doing illegal
Well, it's not illegal.
It is. They were doing things that far surpassed the Patriot Act.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they weren't allowed. And so he like let us know, and like everybody cared for like 6 months, and then everybody stopped caring.
Yeah. Do I care about the NSA? I still don't know how I feel about it.
I am against the NSA.
Are you?
Yeah, but I don't know if that's the Democratic view.
Yeah, I don't know.
I really
don't know. Well, because here's the thing. When it came out, I was like, I know. Like, I felt like I already knew that.
That's what I just assumed I was being spied on.
Yeah, well, not like spied on.
I felt like if I type in bomb,
yeah, like
I'm on a watch list.
Right, and you should be, right?
Yeah.
Like, and then, you know, people that like research like how to make a bomb, like how to join Al Qaeda, or like terrorists near me, like these people. That's what I thought it was.
Terrorists near me.
Yeah, like I thought that's like what it was, and what he released, so far as I know, is that they were collecting phone calls, not listening to them, but just they knew.
To.
Yeah, they could, but the only people that they were watching were people who were calling known terrorists. They were looking through phone records to see who was calling and contacting terrorists and terrorist organizations.
Like, hacking like Yahoo to get like people's emails and emails that people have sent
about terrorism.
Not like that. They don't have just information about that. They have information about like everything in your life.
Yeah, but I feel like they don't.
But I think what the problem was is it wasn't just terrorists.
Yeah.
It was just
because
whatever they wanted.
Yeah. You're saying that Edward Snowden, or the idea is not that they were doing it, but that they were ending up just getting whatever information they wanted.
Yeah.
Without any oversight.
Yeah, they were.
So it was,
they were doing things that were illegal.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, I heard about it, but I was like, no, they're just looking at terrorism. Because that's what it's for.
That's what they tried to say. It was justified because but there's little research to show that anything that they have done has really stopped.
Right.
A terrorist movement. It would happen inevitably.
Yeah.
Huh. But they have stopped terrorist movements.
Right.
But they're not very good at it, obviously.
Well, they stopped the Christmas bomber, the underpants bomber.
I don't remember that.
And they stopped the Times Square bombing.
What about the Boston Massacre? Is that what it's called? The Boston Massacre?
The Boston Massacre. That's in the Civil War.
I meant the Boston bombings.
Oh yeah, no, they didn't. Well, they didn't stop that, but that was also they were highly secretive. Nobody knew that was going to happen, except the Tsarnaev brothers, which he was attractive.
Oh my god!
What?
I'm sick of hearing that. He's attractive. He's not.
He is.
He blew up people.
That's hot. It's not.
It's not.
He's a terrible person, but he was attractive. Dzhokhar Tsarnaev, I think he's dead. I think we killed him. Or at least we tried to kill him.
Anyway.
He's going on trial. Do you think that's going to be the trial of the new century, like the new OJ? Except
No,
not.
I don't
No.
think anybody
Yeah,
cares
no.
anymore.
Yeah, no. No.
That was probably like, what was her name? Casey Anthony?
Yeah. Where everybody's like, oh shit. And then now it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like nobody gives a fuck.
Did she like microwave her baby?
No.
Who's that?
That did happen, but I don't know who that was. But someone has microwaved their baby. I do remember hearing that story. No. Casey Anthony, like, killed her. Well, supposedly. What the prosecution was saying, she killed her daughter, kept her in the trunk, went out partying, and then was like, "Oh, my daughter's dead."
Which like probably happened.
Right. And then the defense said, "No,
No, we cannot prove this.
I didn't know enough about the Casey Anthony trial. I heard about it, and then like I saw Angry Grandpa react to the verdict, and then that was it.
Oh, what was that? George Zimmerman?
Oh yeah, I followed that one. That was a good case.
That was scandalous.
That was pretty
When
bad.
he got off. That was fucked up.
Yeah, that was.
Anyway,
fucked.
and
now he's in prison.
he is.
Yeah, like he was beating his wife.
Oh
Or
shit.
his girlfriend. He's beating his girlfriend and had
Oh, yeah, I
illegal
heard about
weapons.
that.
Yeah.
Huh.
George Zimmerman killed a man.
Trayvon Martin.
Yeah. Well, boy. Killed a boy. Killed a child, essentially. A black child. An unarmed black child. Got
Probably
away
for
with
just
it.
being black.
And then went to prison. It's kind of like OJ, who probably killed his wife. I mean, he probably killed her. And
He
yeah,
might not have. I watched a documentary about it. He might not have.
there was a lot of evidence that he killed her, though.
There's a lot of evidence that like shows that he might not have.
True. Nobody knows. But he is in prison now.
Yep.
For like multiple accounts of
Why
like
do people who,
aggravated
like, get off of,
burglary
like,
and like
prison like go back to prison.
right. Because like it's comma.
Comma. What about Stephen Avery?
Oh.
He's been in prison like his
Oh
entire
my
adult life.
god. I'm so sad about Stephen Avery. Like I was just like,
He didn't do it.
He didn't do it. He didn't do it.
We should write letters to Steve. He wouldn't write back.
He probably gets so many letters now, like after making a
He's
murderer.
pissed,
He's
what
like,
make you murder?
what? I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
Like he just sends back, I didn't do it, to like every single person. I want there to be another trial for Stephen Avery because I want
Isn't there?
to watch it. No.
I thought Obama like said he was gonna get one.
No.
I thought that happened.
Nope.
Really?
Yeah, no.
What the fuck?
Obama was like, I'm not Wisconsin, I can't do that. And Scott Walker of Wisconsin said no.
Fuck Scott Walker.
I know.
Fucking failed presidential candidate.
I want there to be another Stephen Avery trial because I actually want to watch it. And I won't
watch it.
I would because
I
I
would
would
watch like the recaps.
I want it to
Boy.
be I want it to be righted. And it has to be he has to get like Dean Strang and like Jerry Buting back.
They failed him once.
Well, but I think they did the best they could.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Much better than like Dyer, Garofalo, Mann, and Schultz would have done. Am I right?
Who do I know that went to Dyer, Ruffalo, Mann, and Schultz? I know somebody who actually went to them.
Really?
Yeah. Who do I
Because they wanted a tiger on their side.
know? Yeah, exactly.
Really?
Maybe it was like somebody overheard in like the market
Yeah.
place.
I think if I ever needed a lawyer, that's the first person I would go to. Dyer, Garofalo, Mann, and Schultz. Or like Hockman and Plunkett. My dad uses Hockman and Plunkett.
I would go to Doug Geyer.
Oh yeah, I probably would. Yeah, actually I probably would go to
'cause
him.
He's a nice Democrat.
Yeah. Doug Geyer
He's
and David
ugly.
Harrier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like office. Like
Yeah.
they're so close to you.
They're so that's of course that's who I would go to. But then Dyer, Garofalo, Mann, and Schultz is on Upper Valley Pike too.
Oh, true.
So really they're both close.
But you wouldn't get the real like Dyer, Garofalo, Mann, and Schultz.
Yeah, I would want the man from the commercial, the actual man. The Dyer, Garofalo man.
Oh my god, is that him?
Yeah, that's him. That's
He's
man.
Mann?
That's man of Dyer, Garofalo, Mann, and
How
Schultz.
do you know that?
Because it says in the hi, I'm attorney Doug Mann. Like
Oh,
he says it every time. Like
I thought you said like, that's the man.
no, that's the man of Dyer, Garofalo, Mann, and Schultz.
Fuck.
Yeah. Isn't he? He's like I feel like he's more of a. What the fuck? Like
That's
you're
what
being a
happens in the
tiger.
commercial.
You're being a fucking
That's what
tiger.
happens in the commercial.
Like I wouldn't want Dyer or Garofalo. Well, I probably would just because I like their name. I want Garofalo.
It fits so Dyer, Garofalo.
Yeah, Dyer, Garofalo, Mann, and Schultz. Like it's such a great name for like their company. But I would want the guy from the commercials, and probably none of them do law work anymore. Like they're just the heads of it.
Yeah.
And then like you'd get some like run of the mill like just graduated law school Marisa Kanoff type. I would want Marisa Kanoff to be my lawyer. Like if she was a practicing lawyer, She'd be like, Your Honor, I object. And she's wearing the visor.
Oh, God.
But, like, she wears the visor, like, with the ponytail. And then the exact outfit that she wore when she met Obama.
That would be interesting.
That would be very interesting. And just the whole time, like, every time the defense or the prosecution would say something that she disagreed with, she'd just be like, like something that she thought was funny. She'd be like, Your Honor, I have an objection. Like no joke style, the prosecution just fucked up. Like, and then she just fucking fist bumps the judge, like when she gets like sustained.
What do you think Doug Geyer like? Do you think Doug Geyer and David Harry are good lawyers?
Probably.
Should we look up reviews of
I think we'll use them when he impersonated a doctor.
And he got off.
Yeah, and he did get off. He shouldn't have. I wish he was still in prison.
We should tell that story.
That's too long.
That's too long.
It's such a long fucking story.
Not really. He just impersonated the doctor and
to get drugs.
To get fake drugs.
Yeah. No, he didn't use a prescription pad. He called it in.
Yeah. Oh, he called it in?
Yeah, he was like, I'm calling in a prescription for Will Harkins. And then he went and picked it up. Well, tried to pick it up. And then they were like, nope, this is illegal.
I thought he did this more than once.
Well, no.
He only did that once?
Yeah.
Oh.
He went to like Kroger to pick it up. And they were like, because you have to have a code.
Yeah.
And he didn't know the code when he called. And so they were just like, okay. And then like as they went in the back because they knew he would come and pick it up. And so he went in the back. They went in the back and then like he was waiting. And then he just fled the scene and bounty hunters showed up here. Bounty hunters and police showed up here at the house, surrounded the house, and came in and got him.
Seriously?
Yeah, while I was here. It's terrifying.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was absolutely terrifying. They were like, he like knocked on the door, and my mom was like, "How can I help?"
You?
I was in the living room, and I saw someone. I was like, "What the fuck?" And then they knock on the door, and she's like, "Can I help you?" And they're like, "Will Harkins." He's like, "We're here for Will Harkins. I have a warrant out for his arrest." She's like, "He's not here. He was upstairs." She's like, "He's not here." And he's like, "Ma'am, we have the house surrounded. Like, if you don't mind, we'll come in and take a look." And she's like, "All right." And they just go upstairs and get him, bring him out. He's like, "Karen, call my lawyer. Call my lawyer."
Because he's like an actual idiot.
Yeah. And so that's what she did, and then they got him out. Don't know how.
What the fuck?
Because it's like an actual literal felony. And I don't know how they got out. I don't know how that happened. Why do you think
that would work?
I don't know, because he's an actual moron. Well, and because, like, you know, on, like, Nurse Jackie did it, but she knew what she would need, and she stole a doctor's DEA number, which is what you need to, like, write in a prescription. And so she was like, "Yeah, this is Carrie Roman calling in a prescription for Jackie Payton, and my DEA number, yeah, it's 6721, and it was, or, you know, whatever it was, and then she started getting drugs.
Huh.
Yeah. Great show.
Will Harkins wasn't that smart. I feel like if you just hung around a hospital enough, you could get it.
Maybe. Or, like, if you just weren't a drug addict.
What if it's something, like, changes every day?
Yeah, it could be. But I don't think it is.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But
Will Harkins probably should have went to jail for that.
Oh, yeah, I wish he was rotting in prison.
Would he really go to prison for?
A felony? Yes.
Just, like, one time faking that.
But he has a criminal record.
He does?
Yeah.
What did he do?
So many things.
Well, tell me.
I don't know. Let me pull him up.
Oh, we can look at this?
Yeah, it's on, like, the Clark County website.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's like, Clark County, Ohio, Clerk of Courts. And then you go to it. Because you can see, like, my speeding ticket.
Yeah, no, I've done this before.
Cases.
I wonder if you can see mine.
Criminal. Harkins. William.
Is his name William?
Look at all these.
Which one is he?
He's all of them.
Oh.
He's all of these. That's why it's sad. He's 5 of these. And it's funny because when my grandma and aunt did this, they printed all of these out. Everything. Traffic, civil, criminal, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And had it mailed to my mom anonymously.
Really?
Yeah.
Neat.
And she was like, "I don't care."
Did she find out it was them?
This is when he was a fugitive of the law.
A fugitive? How?
Fugitive of the law, 3525. That's here. Let's see, when was this? In 2010, July 1st of 2010. So about this time, about when this happened.
So is that what that meant? Is that what that was, you think?
Maybe. Let's see.
Oh, maybe Guy Ferguson, too.
What about him?
Isn't he a lawyer?
I don't think he is. He's the clerk of courts. I mean, I think he is a lawyer, but I don't think he can.
How do I know if a guy? Have I
He's a
met Guy
Democrat.
Ferguson?
Yeah, we've met him. Look at how much they had to pay to get him out.
I can't see.
It's Okay, on the 1st of 2010, $9,500.
Buck.
Then on the 12th of July, $5,000, and then also $25. So what is that? $14,500.
Fuck.
Jesus. No wonder we're in debt. Yeah,
He's probably
because
still paying it off.
and because he made mom take out a loan. Well, she had to. She had to take out a loan to get it, and he was pissed because she couldn't get a loan in time. And so he was in jail for like 2 weeks, and she was pissed. He was pissed and like called, and he was like, "You better get me out," falsifying drug record.
Huh.
And this was in April of 2010.
Falsifying drug
Not
record.
guilty, dismissed, but indicted. I don't know what that means. I don't know what all those things mean. But this is one of these I read, and one of these I read, and it was all of it about like how he called it in, and
Was it like the police report?
yeah, here it is. On the 5th of April 2010, the Kroger pharmacy received a call from a male stating he was Dr. Abdullah Adib and was calling in a prescription for William Harkins for Vicodin. On the 6th, the pharmacy was able to speak to Dr. Abid's office and verify he had not called in this prescription or authorized it. On the 7th, the defendant attempted to pick up the prescription which the pharmacy would not fill. Yep. And then he went to prison. Well, not prison, but
The Clark County Jail?
yeah. So then that's again, and at approximately 1900 hours, he went into Kroger Pharmacy, stated he was there to pick up his prescription for Will Harkins. Intern Avishnash Batish was working at the time and observed the male who fled in a black Kia Sportage, which was mom's car. At approximately 13, and the next day, a technician came into work and asked for the prescription for Will Harkins. A male then came into the pharmacy again and asked for the prescription. Pharmacy
So the next day at 1:20?
Yeah. He went back in. Ashley Wirtz was working and waited on the male. He again fled after waiting only seconds. Detective Frasco presented a photo array to Avish Bati, who was able to positively identify William Harkins as the person who came in to pick up the prescription. Detective Frasco then presented a photo array to Ashley Wirtz separately, who was able to identify the male who came in to pick up the prescription on 4/8. Warrant is being requested for the defendant for one count of illegally processing drug documents.
Fuck.
Yep. So that was that time.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That he's like such a scumbag.
What's this? Damaging or endangering.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. Yeah, some of them you can't read about, but this is like, he pled guilty, or no contest, and was found guilty of damaging or endangering. Then we have passing bad checks.
That's a law?
Yeah, you can't do that. It is illegal. Like if you continually do it, and then disorderly conduct for domestic violence.
Oh shit.
Yeah. He's like, I would never hit a woman. I would never. I would
he say
never. Yeah, I would never hit a woman. Has done it. Like, like
after the first time I went to jail.
yeah, like, and then like
Has
has threatened to hit my mom, but like
Yeah.
would never do it.
I remember you
Yeah.
telling me about that.
Yeah, he's the scum of the earth. Let's stop talking about it because I just feel like he's gonna overhear and be like, "What'd you say?" That'd be a great podcast, though.
Oh my god, what?
Like if we caught that on
I don't
podcast.
want you talking about me on your little podcast. You know what the fuck you talking about?
You
You
don't
gay
know
ass
what-
piece of shit.
Yeah. Oh, it's always about me being gay, which I think is so funny.
Yeah.
Because like I don't care. Like, yeah, I'll fuck your gay little ass up. I bet you will. Like I think you'll probably like it. Like I have absolutely no respect for him. Like I want him to die, and I mean that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I think I want him to die.
I think I do.
Is he
That'd be
here
pretty
right
great.
now, like in the next room?
Oh yeah, he's like 10 feet away. Yeah,
That would be such a... I want it to happen.
I know.
Because it would be such a good podcast.
it would be such a good podcast. But then like it would be like an hour long because it would just turn into like a screaming match. Like I'd like stab him. Yeah.
I'd probably push him down if he like came near me. I'd push him down the stairs.
Yeah. Oh shit. Do you want to kill Will Harkins? We need to stop. Like turn off. Like just stop the podcast because then we're gonna talk about how we're gonna plan to murder him.
And then he like ends up dead the next day.
So this is. I don't want to. Well, liberal news is back, so like I don't want to talk about politics. But what I do, well, I do want to talk about politics. But just real quick, there are, what I think, Illinois, North Carolina, Florida, Ohio, and Missouri are all voting at least on the Democratic side. I want Hillary to win all of them, but I don't know if it's possible. I don't know what's gonna happen.
It would be so nice if she won all of them.
The 538 says that she will. Like 538 says she has an over 99% chance on like every single one.
But they were
wrong.
completely wrong
They
about
were
Michigan.
Yeah, they were complete. Well, he did have a less than 1% chance of winning, and he won. So he just had that was the less than 1% odds. It's not that they were completely wrong.
They were
pretty wrong. Yeah, they were pretty wrong. And they were wrong, the polls were wrong, so like I'm nervous, but like they still have Hillary winning in all of those states, but I don't know. Like what do you think's going to happen?
Probably he'll win some of them and Hillary will win some of them, only having slightly more delegates than him.
Yeah. Ohio and Florida are the most important. And I do think she stands a good chance at like winning both of them. I think definitely Florida.
Yeah.
And I think Bernie could win Ohio. But I don't know.
Probably not. Florida they have a bunch of like Cubans and
they have a higher.
They all vote for Hillary.
Right, they have a higher. They have a more diverse population.
Yeah, because.
And then Ohio is more white.
Yeah, I'd say so. And we have.
And then like, what about Illinois? Like Illinois, like Chicago, but it's also more diverse. Like, because I would think Chicago's so liberal that they would vote for Bernie, but then again, Chicago's so diverse and highly African American.
They did stop that Trump rally.
Right, because they're liberal.
Yeah, but they were Bernie supporters who did it.
Not all of them.
Oh, well, I don't know.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but I think it would be. I think she'll win North Carolina because it's southern.
Yeah, she tends to win the southern states.
North Carolina,
Missouri,
probably Florida, probably Missouri. I think Ohio and Illinois are the ones to watch. I think that's my amateur opinion.
She's gonna get the nomination.
I know, but like I'm nervous about it. Like I think like she has 52% of the delegates needed to win the nomination.
And how many does Bernie have? Like 38?
Yeah, like 23.
Fuck.
Yeah, so like he's not gonna get the nomination. I talked about it on Liberal News that the only way like superdelegates can change their support. The superdelegates can.
Yeah.
But the only way that usually happens is when you start winning more pledged delegates. So like if Bernie wins like Ohio and he wins Illinois and he wins Florida and he wins and he starts winning more of these states.
Yeah.
And starts winning more pledged delegates, then there's that possibility. But of all the states that he's winning that he wasn't projected to win, if it's a state that he wasn't projected to win, he only wins by like 4% at most.
Yeah.
But then like states like Vermont, he wins by 80%,
Yeah.
So who fucking knows? I'm nervous.
I'm not that nervous.
I'm not that nervous, but I'm a little nervous.
Well, I would like both candidates, so I really don't give a shit.
I don't agree with that.
Are you serious right now? You don't like Bernie Sanders?
I do like him, but I don't agree with the sentiment that we should like not like. Okay, Hillary is my first choice. I support her. I want her to win every single state. And to say that you don't care who wins because you like both of them, I think is disingenuous to the fact that you actually support Hillary.
I do support Hillary, but if Bernie won, I would not be mad.
Well, I know. Yeah, I'm not saying that I'm going to be mad. I'm just saying.
Like, I'm going to go out and vote for Hillary.
Right.
But if Bernie won, I wouldn't care.
Right. But that doesn't mean I want him to win. You know what I mean? And saying that you don't give a shit who wins because you like both of them, I think discredits the fact that you support Hillary.
No, it doesn't.
I think it does.
I'm voting for Hillary.
I know. We're arguing.
No, I don't know why. Like, I have to not like. I have to. Not want the other person to win.
Well, because you don't support him.
But I do support him.
Right. But you support Hillary.
Yes, I think Hillary is the best candidate.
Right.
But if he's like the second best.
Right.
Of the two.
Right, and I would still vote for him if it came down to it. But in the primaries, I'm voting, like I'm rooting for Hillary. Like I'm wanting Hillary to win every state that she can.
I guess I'm just not as fired up for Hillary. I don't know why. But I will be fired up if she gets the nomination, which she probably will. So like what I'm saying, like, I don't hate Bernie Sanders. I agree with all of his like policies.
Right.
Except for a few.
Right.
Guns being the main one.
Right. Well, and that's the big one.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I want Hillary to win.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
plus his supporters are fucking annoying.
I know. I hate his supporters. Have completely turned me off to him. Like, I support Bernie Sanders. Like, I would love to see like, if it's not gonna be Hillary, like it should be Bernie Sanders. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, but like, I don't like him because of his supporters.
Yeah.
Like, they've turned me off to him.
Yeah, I'm also mad at Bill Maher for supporting Bernie Sanders.
Oh, me too. Because it's delusional.
But, like, Bill Maher literally says on a show that he's the unelectable candidate.
Right.
So why do you support him, you little bitch?
Yeah, exactly. Well, and
he's
I hate...
like a longtime friend of the show.
Yeah, because I saw him on... when I was still watching it, like, every week, he said, like, just remember, Democrats, like, if you can't have the tuna, which is, like, Bernie, then get the chicken, which is Hillary.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck off. Like, I just hated that.
Yeah, he knows me with that shit.
Like, shut the fuck up. I hate Bill Maher sometimes.
I also hate that he's not a Democrat.
Who? Bernie?
Bill Maher.
Why? What do you mean? He's independent?
Yeah, he's just not, like, he considers himself a libertarian.
No.
He does, but he's, like, really liberal.
Fuck off, Bill Maher. That just pissed me off.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
He considers himself a libertarian?
Yeah, a progressive libertarian.
So fucking like Penn Jillette, just with less God.
No, except, like, liberal and less conservative.
Fuck off, libertarians. Mason Stalder, Penn Jillette,
I think you're, like,
Teller.
confusing the two. He just wants limited government control on our lives.
Libertarian assholes.
Have you ever done, like, that political, like...
Yes.
Like, quiz?
Yeah, and I'm nowhere near a libertarian.
Really? Because I'm, like, left libertarian.
I was, like, left... I don't know. It's on there. It's on I side with... What we need to...
It's not I side with. It's the political compass.
Well, they have that on I side with, too.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. We'll talk... Fuck all libertarians. Fuck Bernie Sanders. Let's go Hillary, am I right?